see, wow, if he could do it, I could do it. You know what I'm saying? Every teenager at home that's scared, he's having anxiety over being Jewish, this, that, he's scared of being a proud Jew. They see Jake Paul just put on tefillin, I could put on tefillin.
That's a great point.
That's what I'm most proud about.
Hey, welcome back
to that ZeroPod.
Yeah. What is up? Good morning. Welcome back to the ZeroPod. We are here with guest of honor, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr.
Yossi Farro.
Yeah, Yossi
How we
Farro.
doing?
Building outside the building. You know what I'm saying? With my boy Oren.
How you guys doing? Welcome back. It's been a minute. Finally back. Senior year.
It's been way too long.
Very long time. We've been trying to get a reach of this guy for
We're back.
good while.
It's been in the works. Listen, it's been in the works, but it happened. We're gonna do a different style podcast today. We're gonna be doing a what do we call it? On the go.
We're gonna talk about walk and talk. Walk and talk. You already know.
Let's get up. Let's go. Let's start the walk and talk with ZeroPod and Yossi Farro. Start us off. How old are you, Yossi?
I am 21 years old.
You're a young guy for a lot of history in the past.
Don't make it too cringy, okay?
Yeah, no, we'll keep it chill. You're right. Yeah, when did you realize you were able to like take on this media stuff?
So I originally joined social media when I was 19 years old. I rapped the film with a little Dickie on the street. It's a cool story.
I've seen that picture.
Yeah, so literally just met him on the street. Decided I'll share it on social media. And like that day I opened up an Instagram, a Twitter, and the rest is history.
You've popped off recently. How many followers do you have these days?
I stopped counting, but like somewhere, if you combine all
counting.
Instagram, like 30K, and like I don't even know on the other platforms.
That's great. What was the craziest person you've rapped with, and how did you make it happen?
Probably, I would say there's two. If like an adult asked me, probably Bill Ackman. But if like someone like us asked me, probably Aiden Ross.
Aiden Ross is dope.
Or maybe Jake Paul.
I was about to say I saw Jake Paul recently. That was crazy. How did that happen?
Jake, I'm friends with his business partner, and he invited me to the Super Bowl party. I went over, we chilled at the party, met him, asked him if he's Jewish. He told me his mom is.
Is he actually Jewish? I saw some.
That's a good question. To be honest, I don't know. I don't know. I listened to him, and he told me his mom's Jewish, so I believed him. But to be honest, I don't know. You'll have to Google that yourself.
Have you ever gotten any anti-Semitic comments or reactions?
I'm sure I do, but I don't have time to check those. I only check the positive.
What about in person?
In person? I don't know. I don't remember anything.
You look like a yid. Baruch Hashem, you look like a nice guy.
To be honest, I don't think any... do you know what it says about tefillin, right? When the nations of the world will see the name of God on your head, they will run from you in fear. So being the fact that I'm always doing tefillin... No, it's true.
I'm saying
in Gemara.
That's great.
Being the fact that I'm always doing tefillin, I don't think they could ever like even get near us, like, because we're protected by God. So thank God. I don't think I've ever had any anti-Semitic interactions. I've had one with a mentally ill person, but he was taken care of, thank God, and I was just fine.
That's great, Baruch Hashem. Coming from your Chabad, right, Yossi?
I am, thank God.
So coming from a Chabad family, Chabad tradition growing up, has there been any not so much love coming from the family about taking over social media and kind of
never? My mom's a huge fan. My dad doesn't understand social media. But yeah, thank God. My parents have been very supportive. My schools have been more or less supportive. Sometimes they had some problems, but never really like told me to shut it down. They know it's the right thing. They just don't want like, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody uses social media the right way.
What would you say is the biggest thing looking back at yourself that you were most happy with and most accomplished with on yourself? It could be rapping tefillin with the biggest, most popular person. It could be whatever you did in life.
What are my
biggest accomplishment?
My biggest accomplishment?
Good question.
It is a good question.
Got you thinking.
I have to think. Yeah.
Because you always hear like, biggest name rapped with.
What do I feel most accomplished with in the regards of tefillin?
Or not even. Like, I know everyone makes their own personality tefillin, but like it's not all you're about. You know what I mean?
No, 100%. I feel most accomplished on the brand I built. That's mainly it. When people ask me, what's your most famous film? What you're most proud of? Like, it takes me time to like think who's the biggest guy. Like, I think, let me calculate who has the most followers. No, feel most accomplished about is influencing the younger generation, influencing teenagers over here like this, like influencing them to get closer to Hashem, closer to God, showing them that it's culturally relevant to rap tefillin, culturally relevant to believe in Hashem, to be proud Jews. That's what I feel most accomplished about. Not any specific tefillin I did or anything, but mainly switching over the culture, because that was my that was my initial plan. Thank God I feel like it's coming into fruition. Because
I've
that's
seen
the
it- I've
Rebels
seen it
goal.
happen.
Yeah, the Rebels goal is to influence the culture, and that's exactly what we're doing. Through getting Lil Dicky, or through getting Adam Ross, or Bill Ackman, or this one or that one, or Jake Paul. What's the point of them rapping over anyone else? That they will inspire millions of their fans to see, wow, if he could do it, I could do it. You know what I'm saying? Every teenager at home that's scared, he's having anxiety over being Jewish, this, that, he's scared of being a proud Jew. They see Jake Paul just put on tefillin, I could put on tefillin.
That's a great point.
That's what I'm most proud about. Yeah. You got good editing, right?
Yeah, Aaron knows now. Shout out.
We already know. So
Laser
what's our
point
next
focus. Next question is, what do you have in the future? What's it looking like? What are your plans? What are your goals?
I'm
Going
looking
from where
forward
you
to,
have?
God willing, one day I want to do a White House rap.
Donald Trump or specific names?
No, I tried to only rap Jewish people, to be honest. I was offered to rap up Mr. Trump. That's a story for another time. But yeah, God willing, maybe like Steve Witkoff in the White House.
Let's
Or
make that happen. Anybody watching with connections to the White House?
How are you?
Shabbat Shalom, how are you?
It's the second Shabbat Shalom I got today.
Oh yeah, you already
I wanna
know.
ask
Tried
if
to
you
make
got
Shabbat
this
Shalom
up.
my new tagline. Wish me luck.
I don't know if you got to this topic, but I want to ask you, where'd you get the idea? Let me go around asking people to rap tefillin. Like,
So I started when I was 7 or 8 years old, a lot younger than you guys are. I would go every single week to Manhattan with my friend, the rabbi, that's now a rabbi in Beverly Hills. We'd go and we would rap together. We would go, I would give blessings because I'm a Kohen to every person that did tefillin. The rabbi would go rap them, and I would do that. And then closer to my bar mitzvah, I started doing it myself with some friends. And around the age of 18, 19, that's when I started on social media. But people are like, oh, why do you only rap famous people, blah, blah, blah. Are you kidding me? Like, I started like 10 years ago. 10 years
I'm
before.
Sure you rap, I'm
yeah.
sure you rap more than just famous people. Just,
As I'm sure you saw today.
Yeah.
Yeah. I rapped every single high school kid
I
that
mean,
pulled
I
up. And
walked-
we did the teacher.
yeah.
Guys, I need everyone together. Shema. Shema.
I mean,
We gotta show the B-roll.
I walked downstairs to seeing this guy rapping random people's feeling. He doesn't even know them. He doesn't know who they are. He doesn't know if they're famous or not. He just goes and raps.
That's what we're taught from a young age. Every single Jew matters. Every person matters.
Doesn't matter who they are.
100%. Every person's made in the image of God, and every Jew has a piece of God inside of them. So all we're doing every time we rap tefillin is exposing. We are illuminating that light inside every single Jew. We are lighting that match. You know what I'm saying?
I really like what you said before. You were saying how the reason you do choose to go to these famous people is to bring kids out, show that they don't have to be shy to do so.
No, 100%. Yeah,
I love that.
We gotta
That's
influence the
amazing.
culture.
Exactly.
We gotta
That's
influence the
amazing.
culture. The Rebbe believed in every single thing, every piece of technology, anything you could have. Use that to serve the Eibishter. Use it to serve God. That means social media. That means
Amazing.
everything, clothing, etc.
Can I steal one more question?
Yeah, no problem.
Man of the hour. What's the most successful day you've had rapping tefillin?
I was once at like some festival in Redondo Beach, California, and I think we hit around 100 tefillin, me and the boys.
Wow.
Oh no, I did like 1,000. In C team, we did like 1,200
1,000 in one day?
Yeah, no, like 1,200 in one day.
That's nuts.
That was too easy.
Only Yossi Farro, guys. You got
Too
it.
easy.
We're gonna wrap it up today. We don't have so much more time. We wanna say
Shabbat
thank you-
Shalom, everyone. Thank you
Thank
for
you, Yossi
coming.
Farro, for giving us your time.
Thank you for joining us today on the ZeroPod podcast with the boys.
We're outside.
Thank you guys
Made
for
it
watching.
happen.
Hope
Thank
you guys
all.
enjoyed this one.
Stay tuned.
Hopefully
for
you come
the
back.
next
Short of person.
step. Stay tuned. Thank you guys.
Thank you for watching.
Today I'm here with Yossi Farro. Yossi, where are we tonight? We're at the Heat game. I actually want to start off, I met you last year at Kingston Pizza. Didn't know that. Yeah, it's like my favorite pizza shop. It's actually pretty gas, it was good. Very good. Are you looking forward to a possible collab between the Zero Podcast and Yossi Farro? For sure, 100%. Looking forward to my life dream goals. Yeah? For sure. Can't wait for it. Tune in and thank you. Have a happy Hanukkah.